Hey everybody, welcome to txgamehunters.com. On this episode we are going to go over the one-shot zero feature of the ATN X-Sight Generation 1. One of our members was having difficulty sighting it in, so we volunteered to say, hey, let's see what we can do, see if we can help you out. So he dropped off his gear and we're going to give it a shot. I have it hooked up to our TV here for easy viewing, and let's see what we can do. So we're going to start off at 50 yards here. And I got some of my 223 holes there, but if I aim just a little bit right of it, just to see if we're even on paper at 50, and go from there. So we got one shot loaded. Let's see what we got here. See if we're even anywhere close. These up here were my other shots. Oh, there we are. We're all the way down. I think we're down here in the bottom left. Yep, that is a 308 hole, it looks like. Let's shoot one more just to see. You can see my phone's going off a little bit. Alright, let's get one more round in there. Safety on. Safety off. Yep, we're dead on down there at the bottom. I had to bore sight it because I missed like the first 6 shots on camera, so I didn't record that. Alright, so now we know where we're hitting. So let's go ahead and hit enter twice. Go right over to menu, down to display, reticle, zero setup. Now, you want to keep that center bullseye there, that center green dot, and move the arrow keys to go where your shots are. And then hit enter. And now, and then hit the left key all the way till you're back out. So now, we should be dead on where we're aiming. So let's do one more shot, and we're going to do it just a little bit right of those shots there to see where we're at. It's called the one-shot zero, but I like to do a couple for grouping, as you saw down in the bottom left-hand corner. And so now we're going to aim just to the right of that group. Raise this up just a little bit. All right, safety off. Ready? Looks like it hit dead center of that group. So now let's go back in. Menu, display, reticle, zero setup. I was just to the right of it. Move that over just a hair. Enter, and get back out. Alright, take a picture. Alright, so now we're going to zoom, we're going to do one more shot right in this top left hand corner and then zoom in. Actually, let's go ahead and go out to the 100 now. We should be good to go to the 100. Since we're close, since he wants it zeroed in at 100. Always recommend starting at 50, even 25, so you can see where you're at. And it's easier to get on at 50 or 25 than it is at 100. Alright, so now, safety off. Alright, we're on paper now. Good stuff. So let's get back to the one shot, the zero feature. Zero twice. Oops. Whoopsie daisies. Take it off of night vision. Go over to menu and hit enter. Display. Reticle. Zero setup. And now, and this is at base magnification, by the way. That's what you want to start with. I think that's pretty close to where we were. Hit enter and go out to the left. All right, we're gonna do one more shot here, and then we'll zoom in after that to fine tune it. You always want to do it at base magnification first, and then zoom in. All right. All right, let's get her set to go. Safety off. Ready. Steady. All right, so now let's zoom in. Let me put. Yeah. All right. Safety on. I'm manually loading these rounds one at a time because the gentleman accidentally forgot to leave his magazine with me. So, all right, zoom in. And he has extended zoom on, which we don't need right now, so I'm just going to go to the 18x. Mess with the focus a little bit here. Safety off. Actually, safety on, because we know where we're at. So let's go to the menu. Display. Reticle. Zero setup. This is where the fine tuning comes in. Back out. And we're going to shoot at the same target. Safety off. Right in the center. We're pretty darn close. Maybe just a hair to the left. We're going to shoot one more though, just to see where we're at. His rifle doesn't like those rounds, so we're using his green tip rounds. I hope he's okay with that. It's in his bag and it's working. So, all right, so zoom out so we can find out where the heck we are for me moving the rifle around. All right, let's zoom back in so we can fine tune. I want to be at 18x, which is its standard zoom. Alright. Safety off. Dead on together? Oh no, that one was top. That was up there. Huh. Shoot one more. Oh, I see why he's having problems. Alright, we may not be able to sight this in, guys, and this will be, I'll keep this video up just to show you. He stripped the screws, the mount screws are stripped. He tightened them too tight, and that could be why it's not staying. Take one more shot. It's a little bit to the right. I mean, these are all kill shots, so if it stays in this little thing, he'll be alright. But with these screws stripped, I don't think it's going to, and he's probably going to have to send it back to ATN for them to fix those screws for him. Let's do one shot up here for the center and see. Different angle. Yeah, see, that's to the right. Shoot one more. I'm not going to mention his name, but this is, I'm going to take the camera over here in a second after the shot and show you guys what I'm talking about. I mean, those are pretty close. Let's try the one-shot zero and see. I mean, I just retightened them because they came loose. Because when they're stripped, it's going to be easy for them to. Oops, not reticle tight. It's going to come easier for them to be able to come loose. Alright, we'll shoot one more, so I don't waste too much of his ammo here. I mean, that one's dead center. But as soon as these screws come loose again from being stripped, it's going to be off. So the rifle itself is holding zero, or the scope itself is holding zero. But with stripped screws, stripped mounting bracket screws, it's not going to stay. Too much of a bump and it's going to be gone. Yep. See, we're good. Alright, so move the camera so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. Hold on. Bear with me. Alright. These screws right here, I noticed it. Let me see if I can focus it. Zoom out. It'll focus better. But these mounting screws, you can see where they're stripped. You can see the metal shavings. Do not tighten those, over tighten those, because if they strip, this whole thing's going to move when those come loose, and it's not going to stay zeroed in. Alright, so I'll do a little bit of editing so it's not quite as long, but thank you guys for joining us, and that's the one-shot zero on the Generation 1.